Unless you've been living under a rock, it's clear that inflation is running rampant. In fact, it's at a 40-year high.
Spoiler alert, it's not Putin's fault.
They call inflation the stealth tax. It's not written in our tax code, but it affects each and every single one of us, some more than others. Hi, I'm Olivia Kirk.
I'm Tim Urich. We're from Tier 1 Capital, and we're here to show you how to regain control of your money.
For the best advice on controlling your cash flow, be sure to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when we upload new videos twice every single week. So, if you want to combat inflation, there's one secret. It's called compound interest. Albert Einstein once called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. We have a perfect example on illustrating the magic that is compound interest. And we're gonna lay that out with a magic penny. This penny doesn't exist, but if it did, it would double every single day for 31 days. Let me know what you think this penny is going to be worth if we double it each and every single day for 31 straight days. So let's get into it. Let's see what this magical penny doubles to after 31 days.
So we start off with a penny. Day 2, it's 2 pennies. At the end of 7 days, it's worth 64 cents.
Woohoo!
At the end of 14 days, we have $81.92.
Big deal.
After 21 days, we have a whopping $10,485.76. And as we continue to grow, day 28, we have $1,342,177.28.
Now we're talking.
Just 3 days later, we're looking at a whopping $10,737,418.
Now that, my friends, is the power of compound interest.
What's the problem? Why aren't we all multimillionaires? Is the problem market fluctuation? Is the problem taxes? Is the problem fees? Or is the problem a combination of all of these and something else?
Absolutely something else. The biggest culprit to compound interest is draining the tank. You see, when it comes to compound interest, there are 2 factors to consider: time and money. Time is something we can never get back. So each and every time we drain that tank down to 0, we stop the compounding of interest. We're no longer earning money on our money. We start back at the 0 line, and we have to make up all that time that we lost originally. So let's carry on with this magic penny example. What would happen if we drained the tank after 22 days? Hey, we may have enough money in there to buy a car. And are we gonna go to the bank and finance to buy that car? Heck no, we have the cash. We're gonna lose money to interest paying the bank back? No, we're gonna drain our tank, pay cash. Cash is king. But let's take a look at what happens when we do that.
On day 22, we have $20,971.52, enough to buy a brand new car. Now, instead of having $10.7 million, we gotta start over and go back to day 1, but we only have 9 days left for compounding.
You have the potential to earn, hypothetically, $10.7 million. But because you made that one decision on day 22, your tank is only worth $2.56. That is why we never drain the tank, and that is the power of compound interest.
So this is where we talk about the seen and the unseen. We see the interest that we're going to pay on a car loan, and that is not acceptable.
Because, let's face it, debt is bad.
We spare ourselves of the embarrassment and the pain of paying interest on a car loan, and we drain down our tank and we utilize our savings.
But what we don't see, and what we'll never see, is the interest we could have earned had that money been compounded.
And if you've been following our channel for a while, you know that we always say you'll never see the interest that you don't earn. And this example really underscores how much you don't see, and more importantly, the value of continuous compounding of interest.
If you want to combat the effects of inflation and that eroding effect on your money, because hey, let's face it, we don't have any control over the economy. We're at the mercy of the government and the Fed and their decisions. But what we do have control over is our own personal economic system and what our money is doing for us. And part of being in control of your cash flow is earning continuous compounding on your money, especially when it comes to combating inflation and making sure your money is as efficient as possible, which is something we talk about in almost every single one of our videos.
Small, minor adjustments on how you're using your money can have tremendous impact on the bottom line.
If you'd like to get started with your compound interest curve so you're able to use your money and never drain that tank, check out our website at tier1capital.com to schedule your free strategy session today. Also, if you like this video, you're gonna love these two. We picked them out special for you.
You don't want to be a day 22 tank drainer. And remember, it's not how much money you make.
It's how much money you keep that really matters.